So it's 5 a.m. the next morning and I came to get my clothes from the line and they're all wet because it rained and it's raining right now. So there was just a sign for Puente de la Reina and it's 17.2 kilometers away, which is about 11 miles. So that's what we're looking at today. So I've been hiking for about an hour and a half. It's like 8:15 right now. And for breakfast this morning, I didn't realize they had food in the albergues. So also there was a kitchen, which I did not realize. It was in this back room. So I totally could have cooked my rice yesterday. But I had 3 pieces of toast with some nice marmalade and an apple, and that's it. And I'm pretty hungry. So this morning in the albergue, everyone was sitting down together and eating breakfast. And this old guy from Germany was like, I bet you're from America, aren't you? And I was like, yeah, I am. And he was like, well, you are here because you saw the movie The Way. And I was like, nope. And he said he hiked it in 2003 and there were like no Americans. And now, 15 years later, there are so many Americans. And he said it's because the movie The Way about the Camino is like an American movie, and I guess really promoted it for some Americans. And last night I was talking to this guy from France and I was like, oh, like what time do you think you guys will be leaving in the morning? And he was like, oh, around 7:30. And so I thought he meant like get up at 7 and just leave. But at literally 5:15 in the morning, people were singing, whistling, playing music in the showers. Someone was playing Ode to Joy on their phone super loudly. So I just passed through that little city, and I don't even know what it was called. It started with a Z. And I went to that little place and I got a banana and then I ate some of my rice. And this guy from the Netherlands came and sat down next to me and he spoke English, which was awesome. And we were looking at an elevation map for what's to come on the hike. And there's like a 3-kilometer uphill, which I'm approaching. I see it right there. And then from there, it's like mostly downhill and straight into Puente de la Reina. So hopefully it won't be too hard. I'm not really tired, but like, I don't know, it hasn't been that long and it's day 1, so. I want to know how far I am from Puente de la Reina, and someone took off that part of the sign. So last night in the hostel, everyone was like up and walking around, and then at like 9:45, the lights turned off and everyone just like went to sleep right on cue. So I'm in the middle of the uphill part and there are all these weird, cool things people left. Oh, this is so nice. I'm gonna take this pear as a snack because literally I was just saying how hungry I am. I think I should leave my bag of rice here as a donation. I have reached the downhill. Oh yeah. The first person I met here is like this 50-year-old French guy named James. And I met him last night in the albergue and he was talking to me a lot, which was nice because I didn't really know anyone. And I ran into him on the streets today in one of the cities, and so I was walking with him for a while and talking, which was really fun. And then I left him because he went to go get a drink, and I was like, no thanks. And I pictured myself getting to the albergues at night, like before dinner and then going to bed, but James was saying that he usually gets to the albergues at like noon, like between 12 and 3, and then they all like eat lunch and get drinks together and hang out, and they have the whole afternoon to explore that city, and then you like go eat dinner around 7 with everyone usually, or they make food in the hostel and then everyone goes to sleep and starts the next morning. So it just depends how fast you walk. I don't think I've had a legit juice box since my elementary school lunches, but I got it for free and it's really good. So I'm about 2 miles away from my destination, and earlier I was like booking it, feeling good, and honestly I'm so tired now. And it's only 11 a.m. so 4 hours later really does it to you. And this is not one of the longer days. This is like a very average length day. So, and it's day 1. So that's good. There's a guy ringing a bell with hundreds of sheep behind him and a bunch of dogs rounding them up. There they go. And I safety pinned my wet clothing to my backpack and I've been walking around with it all day, and now it's dry, so I'm gonna put it back in my bag. I have reached Puente de la Reina, and most of the hostels open at noon, and it's almost noon. So it's taking me 5 hours, and I just checked, and I've walked 14 miles today, so that is a new record, further than my practice walks, for sure. I bought a head of lettuce and some olives and a loaf of bread from the supermarket right here, and now I'm just sitting outside eating it for lunch. At this point, my entire backpack is filled with food, and it's gonna be super heavy, but only until tonight when I eat it. So this is the room I'm staying in tonight, and my bed is right there. There are a ton of rooms at this albergue, so this is just one of them. And there's a cool balcony, and it's so nice outside right now, and there's a really cool view of the streets. And this tower rings every 15 minutes. And my albergue last night was like very not established. It was only €7, and this one it was €13, and it's so much cooler. And there's like a washing machine and more showers and bathrooms, and it's way bigger. And so it's kind of like a hotel. It's super cool. So apparently you can pay €2 to go in the pool, and I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm gonna go check that out. Probably before I shower, but that sounds very nice right now. It's 1:45 in the afternoon, so I have plenty of time, and I have my food. There's a kitchen here, so I can cook I bought pasta and lentils that I can cook for dinner, and I'm very excited right now. And I met this girl who's 24 years old from Boston, and so she's like my first American person I've met, because I've met a lot of people who speak English, but it's their second or third language, so it's just like not as relatable. But it was so fun talking to this girl. Like, I was like, wow, my first friend. Like, I've literally met, number one, no Americans, number two, no young girls. I feel like I'm at a 5-star hotel. And there's even an extension cord for me to charge my phone. Now I'm gonna sit here and enjoy some nice wine with the view, because I'm in Spain and because I can. There's another rainbow tonight. It's actually raining right now, just a little bit. Oh, so pretty. So it's almost 10 o'clock right now, which is when people usually go to bed. So I am gonna brush my teeth, take out my contacts, and hit the hay. It's been a long day, but I'm ready for another long day tomorrow.